Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. In our last episode, we finally got, well, a lot of things, a lot of fires put out, but we still need more copper because we are short on these red circuits because they're not getting enough copper. Everything needs copper, everything needs iron. It also looks like we're starting to run out of lead and tin, potentially. So I am maybe concerned, maybe not. Yeah, we are currently using up all of our lead and all of our tin. So we're going to have all sorts of issues here. But we are... Oh, no. That's unfortunate. Archcraft probably isn't here. I'm going to have to tell him I'm going to have to cancel using his mod until the inserters are fixed. These inserters are actually faster. Anyway, instead of ultimate belts, because I had been talking about, you know, not wanting to have to use ultimate belts, I just wanted Bob's belts, but only Bob's belts. Well, Archcraft made a little mod that makes that possible, except it doesn't quite undo the inserter changes. So I need thousands of belts, and we are going to run and get another full belt of copper. Oh, hey, Archcraft. The inserters are too fast. I don't know why. But I'm pretty sure I have all the settings correct, and the inserters are unfortunately not the normal speeds. Okay, I'm just going to grab some more frames, get a few more mining drills, get a bunch more belts. We've got power poles. Everything else should be good. So we just need to run another belt of steertite, a very long distance. Hey, no worries, man. It's really not a big deal. Like I've said before, I'm not even sure I'll get that far in Angels. It's going to be a long time before we need belts that go faster than 45 a second. The biggest difference, honestly, is between yellow and red. I mean, you literally double everything when you get red belts. Okay, so these are already almost enough for 30. So if we just copy a few more chunks here. And I'm guessing that'll already be enough for 30. Wow, Midnight 13. And this one already ran out. Look at you. Okay, so that brings us to 33.667. Maybe I'll just throw another chunk of 10 over here. Good night, Archcraft. Acronymus, aren't you a Euro yourself? Pretty sure you are. Yes, exactly. Alright, so then we've got our 2. Now this isn't perfectly balanced, I guess. So that needs to go right. This needs to go right. So this will always be a full belt from those 3. And then... yeah, that should be fine. Because essentially that gets as much as possible of these 2 lines out of the way. And then these 2 can be left to make the rest. Alright. So this should get us, theoretically, a full 15 copper per second plus 7.5 iron per second. So I'm wondering if we're actually going to make too much iron as a byproduct, and we're going to have to... who knows what we're going to have to do. Do. Ah! Alright. Come on, baby. All the way around. You know, who needs trains? Why would anyone ever play with trains? Space. Mountain time's good. That's where I am. Oh no. Oh bother. Let's make this consistent. Okay. So now go output priority right on that, and then this will be putting the rest in. This will still be input priority right. I think that's everything we need. And that will take a hot second to catch up. Where are we at? Oh, right here. This looks fully compressed to mine eyes. Looks pretty good to me. And then that'll get to here, which is... Were we missing one? I think we were missing one. Yeah, this is only 27. So... We actually... Oh, this is just perfectly in the way. We'll fix that. But we need one more. That'll produce 18. Just perfectly imperfect. Well, either way, I can just get the input set up. And then the output, I guess, goes on its own separate little belt to here. And that might do the issue we were talking about. So I think I actually need to take off the crushed stone preemptively. There we go. I think that'll work. Okay, so that should do it. Once the second belt gets here. And then let's get rid of all of our extra miners here. Oh, the steel axe is so helpful. We pick up things so much faster now. That was really starting to bother me, so I'm glad we did that. Okay, so that should fix the copper, well, steertite ore issue. Fresca. So good. And then now it looks like we are pretty backed up on iron. With no end in sight. You know, I have a funny idea to use up some of that iron. Let's go for some more steel here. What's up, LQ? Welcome on in. Yeah, these inserters are just flying around too fast. They're supposed to be doing like 2.3. So I'll restart the game in between episodes here to fix that for now. Until Archcraft can figure out how to... And maybe it's not possible. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible to just have the higher tier belts only without changing recipes and all that. But this is already set up for 30, so that's good. Don't have to change anything there. And then this is already set up for 15 actual ore, which is the 30. So that's all good to go. I don't have to babysit. Oh, well, I do need to get rid of some more here, but babysitting required. So more copper can be checked off the list. I may need more tin and lead, unfortunately. Ugh. Rubite actually is not too bad at all. I can just put some miners up here. That's easy. Bobmonium. There's a patch. This one, I can just connect up there. So yeah, Rubite and Bobmonium won't be too bad. This patch is pretty small, though. It's kind of barely bigger than the old one. Thankfully, there's another big one here, so between those two, we should be okay. And what am I doing? Get rid of the stereotype ore. And the sapphirite. Oh, and I also... Good thing I came back up here. I completely broke the sapphirite belt, so that would have made me sad at some point. Hadn't caught that. Okay, and there we go. So we should be seeing a completely full output here. Because these are all running, and they all should give me exactly 30. So unless we're having backing up issues, which we are. Why are you backing up? You shouldn't be. Is it a... It is. It's a crushed stone issue. Oh my goodness, because it's so much crushed stone. Holy crap. It still should run though, because it's only exactly a full belt, and this can support a full belt. This is a full belt right here. This is the bottleneck. Seems to be backing up on one side is the problem. Which I don't totally get, but I can just do that. That helps a little bit. But yeah, something about the sides of the belt is still giving me trouble, which is really funny. I hate that I have to deal with balancing. You know, looking at it now, it probably would have been easier to just use filter... Well, should I just use filter inserters now? I don't think I had filter inserters when I set this up, so... Where are they? Oh, now they're in this other menu because of Bob's Logistics, even though they're not different. Where even are the fast inserters? Oh my gosh, now they're red. I'm going to have to fix this real quick. There's still a couple things that have to get ironed out with that patch, so I will pause the video and be right back. Okay, and we're back. I removed the offending patch, so we are back to, at least for now, thinking about if we need fast belts, we'll just use the Ultimate Belts mod. It's kind of funny I keep switching mods in and out, given that I'm not going to be that far for a very long time. They're not really relevant to this episode. And I had to add in this little thing, which kind of balances the sides of the belt, because we weren't getting perfect distribution on far versus close. So, yeah, it's a little complicated. I probably should have just taken... I don't even know what I should have done. Because there's no assurance that half of each type ends up on each half of the belt. So, I think filter inserters, which is what I was talking about before we restarted, would be the best, because then I could do 5 in a row, use filter inserters to place on both sides of one belt, and then long filter inserters to place the crushed stone further away. But I don't want to rebuild it at this time, so I'm not going to. But that would be the optimal solution here. Okay, and now we've got some issues with tin and lead. So we are going to need some more bobmonium and rubite, unfortunately. But let's double check. It does indeed look like we're getting a full belt of copper out. So that feels good. There it is, fully compressed. Oh, feels good. Okay, so that should help a little bit. Let's go take a look at our science. How's that backing up? It looks like pink is fully backed up. Teal is now almost fully backed up. Green has started to run. That's good news. Green is beginning to back up. So these are all pieces of good news. And then we'll have orange, which will finally let us do some researches once orange is running. And then blue, red, and blue. Okay. Oh, don't worry, Dukes. We'll make your name out of rails at some point. You'll get your train. You'll get your train. Okay, let me re-up my QBs, which is going to create a little bit of an issue with the E1s, but that's okay. And shall I go get more iron and tin, or lead and tin? How important is that right now? So I need 5 of each. Lead, plate. Oh yeah, this is a big problem. We need way more than 1.5 a second. We need 5 a second. So that's a big issue. I'm just deciding, do we want to fix it with the solder, with the molten solder? Because then I will have to sort, I will have to deal with more oxygen. I still don't have flare stacks. Ugh, man, I feel like I lose either way. But regardless, I am going to need more bobmonium and more rubite. So let's get that done. Bobmonium and rubite. Get rid of some things. Okay. Grab yet more belts. Craft yet more drills. Run out of mechanical components. Be sad. Grab more mechanical components. Craft lots more drills. Run out of construction frames. Craft lots more drills. That should be enough. Risk of rain. I assume number 2 or number 1? I played that game a long time ago. It was pretty fun. Uh-oh. We also need more power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's get that going. Definitely don't want to run out of power. Do 2 more chunks here. Okay. You know what? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those do even 2 more than that. I may need more water. Huh. How much water? Too much. Yeah, we're gonna need another pump here. And water wells require construction frame 2, which unfortunately I can't make yet, so we're just gonna have to go with some of those groundwater bores or a really long pipe. And I think I'd prefer the groundwater bores because they're pretty simple. I just need 1 of these per boiler, so if I cut them off here, That's 840 for this chunk. Am I reading that right? Yeah. And this chunk, I need 480, which is going to be 6 of these. No. 8, because there's 60. So that should work fine. Do one more for good measure. Make sure we've got plenty of water. And as far as coal, one belt of coal is 60 megawatts. So I'm never going to be able to do better than this with one belt of coal. So we'll leave it there. And we'll go get our bobmonium, which is to the south. We'll bring it up to this patch. Not too far away, which is good. We are going to get all the bobmonium. Well, all the bobmonium we're allowed to get from a patch this small, at least. Yeah, this will be good. Okay. So bobmonium will flow to the west. And we will need to power up all the buildings. And these will go up. I guess just to make it look pretty, we'll have these all at the top. Do that. Rate-wise, that's not very good. 6.4. Can't even see. Get that hooked up. Power connection. We're still missing power connection up here. Okay. Radar, let's not forget about that. Always want to have radar coverage. Dave, you and I had the same thought. I actually remembered it though, which I'm quite proud of. Quite proud of that. Alright, and we'll throw another one down here. Bobmonium's so bad. 2.5 mining time. All of that's still only 6.4. Just 13,900 radars to go. And we'll have our 14K. Alright, now this is unconventional, but it's gonna work. And then we can pretty easily run this up. Merge it in, input party left, and extra bobmonium acquired. Okay, still have 50 more, plenty of belts, plenty of power poles. Let's go get some rubite. And that's just up here. So we'll run a belt close to the sapphirite. Do. Rubite we should be okay on. This is a much larger patch. So I don't anticipate having throughput issues here. Okay. It's a strange shaped patch, to be sure. Okay, that should do it. We have trains at home. Trains at home. We just can't get trains for a long time, you know? We actually want trains here, but we don't have a choice. Okay, we need... Did I run out of these? No. What's up, Johnny Smallpox? Good to see ya. Welcome back. Okay, let's connect up power. And what does this get me? 13, so not quite a full belt. Okay. How many more of these do I have? 7? So we'll do 10 more. Crimson Rot mining operation. Yeah. It's reminding me of very painful moments from Elden Ring. Okay, and then you go there. This is unnecessary. An old man yelling at ore patches instead of clouds. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Okay, so that is a full belt of rubite. Now we just need to combine it with the other rubite belt. And then we're good to go on those. I should check the crushing as well, make sure we've got enough crushing going on. Running down the belt. Okay, here we go. Underground, you're in the way. That comes over here. Leave room for sapphirite belt numero dos. Down here. Input right. And that should do it. Get rid of some old ones. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. We're still only at 29 minutes for the episode, and we've already gotten more of 3 ores, people. 3 ores. It's beautiful. And now I just need to check on the rates. We can crush up to 12. So I think it is time to rebuild these doodads with some brainolating happening. So for each of these... we just have 2 inserters. Power, 2 inserters. It's easy enough. And then for the output, we're going to get rid of all this noise. We're going to do some filties. Filty boys. And I need 2. Oh, interesting. I wasn't expecting needing 3. So that's going to make power a bit of an issue, potentially. I guess I can do this. That can be the one for stone. Okay, so you two are going to be bobmonium ruched on both sides of the belt. And then you're going to be stone ruched. And we're going to flip that vertically. And then we have power poles there. And then we copy that. Copy that there. Don't need the bottom part. And I think it really is that simple, and I should have done it that way for the other ones. You know, honestly, Dave, I was wondering the same thing. I used to have that mod, and I must have accidentally just removed it at some point. I need to go find it again. The one that automatically deconstructs miners. It's not even... I think there's a version of it that's not even a picker mod. I feel like... now, this is exactly a half belt. So I should probably distribute it at least somewhat evenly. It'll be slightly imbalanced, but not put it all on the exact same side. And then I think that does it. Now I want to copy that. Remove this. Okay. And then get that built. Bingo. Okay, hold on. This needs to then get combined. Stone goes up. Recipes get changed. People grow up. People change, just like recipes. We need crushed rubite. Oh, I need to build more filties. Those are close. You know, this being powered up would help my eyeballs see what I'm doing. There we go. Alright. That'll do it. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Rubite, bobmonium, bobmonium. Right. Okay. Nice. So then that can handle only half of what we need. We do need better smelting arrays here. Guess I might as well copy each one. Now we're not using the iron one anymore, so I can also get rid of that. My inventory is going to fill up with iron here. Okay, so this will leave me a bit more room for my final... Oh no! Empty square, empty square, empty square! Wee woo, wee woo, panic. Okay, fill that in. Yeah, because I'm going to need 2 of these, basically, for each color of thing. So let's copy that. I don't know if all of these are strictly necessary, but they might be. And then we've got... that connection there. Disqualifies. Qualifies for what? There ain't no qualification. This is, martial law out here. Whatever I say goes. Alright, so that should do it. Guess we gotta wait a second here. There we go. There we go. 15. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Are lead and tin really that bad? I thought... Is this a whole... Has this been changed in C block and everything else as well? Or is this specifically a pure Angels thing? 3 sapphirite and stereotype go to 2 copper plates. Whereas with tin and lead, it's only 1 each. So that's part of why I've been getting such a small amount. So then that makes the smelting, the metallurgy stuff for lead and tin even more important. Yeesh. Okay. Well, that changes some things. It was like that for a long time. Well, clearly I've never noticed. There's so much crap that I don't want. Those iron plates are going to be handy, though. I just need to put them somewhere useful. Like down here. Here, you'll be my get rid of stuff belt. So... now I need another one of these. Unfortunately, the spacing's off, so we're going to have to move you left. So that I have room for another one. I don't know, I'll just do one there. There. And I'm gonna need some serious nanobot help, which I'm already out of nanobots somehow. I might need some more regular inserters. Definitely will need some stone foinuses. Wee woo bots. More iron rods, please. Mech parts. And then I need some more red circuits. Nice, nice, nice. All good things, all good things. We'll see if I run out of power poles too. That might be a thing. Craft some more preemptively. Help out with the construction, the deconstruction. Oh, I never grabbed more regular inserters. I can handcraft a few. Alright, and then for this, we need the good old double splitter action. Pop that down there. It's kind of mesmerizing. Look at that. Could watch that all day. It's glorious. And then we need lots of power poles up here. Okay. Is everything built? Hopefully. Why are these not running? They just don't have ammonium yet? Okay, cool. That's fine. And then run this over. Okay. After all that hassle, we now have slightly more tin and slightly more lead. Bingo. Oh, it's glorious. Okay, so more tin, more lead, more copper. Good for us. And that should result in these things being automated better. I'm also out of gray circuits. Let's improve that. ImproveAllTheThings.com. Paper. Wait a second. I never even set up 17 paper. I was supposed to set up 17. Why is that only 16? Well, that's not good. I'm going to have to improve that slightly. But For this, let's switch things around a little bit. We're gonna have a split here. So that's for the copper for the red circuits. This is going to be the copper for the gray circuits. Do I have enough solder makers? Yeah, I built the solder makers in this section, so those are fine. We're going to do 2 of these now. And 2 gray board makers. From paper. 12. Maybe I should rotate this. It makes a little bit more sense. And then as far as copper, what do I need? 3, I believe. Because each one of these is 2 a second. Yep. Okay. So this will be copper wire, or cable, whatever you want to call it. That'll run up past these guys. That'll power it up. We need a variety of 90-degree inserters. Am I gonna have enough room for inserters here? I don't think I will, actually. I'm gonna move this all one down. Okay, that's gonna be better. Long inserter there, long inserter there. Kinda need 1 square. Do a long inserter. That. Output, output. Output, output, output. Powerful. Powerful. Okay, that should do it. And then grays out on this side of the belt. Try to be consistent with that. Paper runs along behind them, goes in. Okay, so that does it. Now we just need to make sure we have enough paper. Oh, are these? Yeah, these need a second. Believe it or not, 90-degree inserter. Because they need 6 per second to run full time. And these are crappy assemblers. Mind you, that need 6 per second. Okay, that's a little better. That should hopefully be enough. I guess we'll see. So this guy... we need more junk. This can kind of go wherever. I'm going to move this whole setup a little bit to the left. And then I'm going to copy all of this. We're just going to make sure we have enough paper. I guess I also could just craft a few tier 2 assemblers rather than reorganize all this, because the tier 2 assemblers would make up for all of this. Okay. Hopefully that's still enough. 10? How much does 10 get me? I can't remember. It gets me 20. Okay. So that's enough, but am I actually getting 10 cellulose? I am. Am I actually getting 2.5 alginic? I'm not. I'm getting 2.2. So that could be another area breakdown. I don't remember the exact numbers I had planned out. But that's 2.4. That should be fine. And then that'll be plenty of alginic. The only other question is the algae. So I need 12 brown. Oh, yeah, there you go. I don't actually have 12 brown algae. So there you have it. But now I do. Well, I think I do. Faster these? Yeah, 1.3. So that's exactly 12. Uh-huh. Weird. 9 buildings is exactly 12. I guess they each have an extra, like, third or something. And that's exactly 20. So we should be good to go. And those soak up. Right, those only soak up 3.3. So if I'm making 20, we need the second belt to actually go all the way through to here. Get rid of all these products. Let's see, get rid of that, get rid of my cellulose pulp, get rid of paper. Okay, that should do it. And now we'll have enough extra paper for gray circuits and red circuits at the same time. Whew! Good stuff. Okay, let's check out science. Have we finally gotten all saturated, or is this still a living nightmare that we will never wake from? Green. Hey, green is backed up. That's great news. That's wonderful news. And our enhancement data cores are totally backed up. And so now it's orange and green that are running, which is beautiful. Orange is starting to back up. Oh, this looks so good. I also don't remember what happened, but blue is almost backed up. Yeah, there are a lot of odd numbers. It is true. Okay, so let's check out some research. I'm going to do lights, because I can finally do teal researches. I'm going to do... Well, it's kind of funny. There's not a lot of great things to do here. I guess I'll finish out the... We'll do the tin and lead metallurgies, along with solder casting. Those are going to be all blues. How's power when I run research? That's not the worst. And there they go. I also want to say I don't have a radar down here. Or do I? No, I finally built one. Okay. Well, now we have an extra radar. Go team. And, oh, construction block 2s. I should take a look at that. Because we want assembling machine 2s to be a thing. So, construction... frame. Oh. Construction block is not construction frame. Make wood bricks for self-sustaining energy. Ah, that's a C block thing. I'll just burn coal. Why, I have no need for self-sustaining energy. Oh my gosh. What is this? So rivets come from plates. Girders come from plates. Steel grates come from steel rods, which come from steel plates. So, with a regular construction block, we add 2.5 steel, half an iron, and a bunch of stone, and that gets us our C block 2. Nothing too bad, except for the actual block creators themselves. Huh. So I'm trying to think where I want to do this. This one, what I'll do construction block 2s go into. They go into a lot of buildings. Kind of like the next tier of everything, pretty much. So I do think it makes sense to make these like down here, kind of where the other blocks are being made. Do you need coal? Yeah, you need lots of coal for like the crushed coal, carbon dioxide, grenades, all the stuff with coke. And crushed coal goes into coke, and that goes into carbon. So you need quite a few things. I don't know if carbon is part of electronics without Bob's. Hey, Kraken King 16, thanks so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. So we need 10. Oh, and we need the other C blocks. Where are they? Are these are C blocks. So C blocks, steel. I need a tiny bit of iron. So I need steel, iron, and I need stone brick. Oh man. Okay. So there's steel. Okay, steel, iron. And then I'm gonna want stone plus C block. Because we're gonna need, oh, but then I need coal as well. So stone brick is starting to bother me. 3 stone brick a second is gonna be quite a few, so I need coal as well. Okay. So these things will get me construction block 2. Yeah, bricks on the bus might be necessary. The bricks on the bus, the bricks on the bus go round and round. It's hard to say. So we need. Well, let's switch around some belts here. I guess I could just use the stone from here. Yep, that's smarter, isn't it? So I can get rid of this stone. The spaghettification begins. It's been there the whole time. Wait, it's always been spaghetti? Okay, so we need, I have no idea how many. 8? Start with 8. What's that get me? It gets me 2.5. So one more chunk should be 3. And then 3 stone bricks. Just like 3 blind mice. We'll go to the 10 assembling machines. Dear goodness. Dear goodness, we need so much space. Okay. So 10 assembling machines. And then Iron does one thing and one thing only, which is girders from plates. So that's very easy. Girders go into 2 to make C-frame 2s. Now, do C-frame 2s go into much? Crap, they go into a bunch of stuff too. Oh my gosh. So I almost need like more C-frame 2s than advertised. Yeah, I should have thought about that, just like the other ones. Do they go into all the block 2s? No. Maybe. They do go into E2s. They go into construction 2s, and I think that's it. Interesting. Okay. Well, in any case, I now need, then if we're doing it that way, 2 on rivets, 2 on rods, and 2 on grates. Probably like this or something. So these will be rods. These will be grates. These are our rivets. Okay. So there's grates. Okay, so now I need 3 assemblers for that. We are not giving ourselves tons of extra space here. I'm breaking my own rules big time. Yeah, where do I do power now? It's here. Okay. So C-frames, and then the stone. What do I even do with the stone? I've left myself a 0 pathway. Goodness. Goodness, Krydax, what are you doing? Okay. It's okay, we're gonna put this all on trains someday, and then we'll put this all behind us. This all behind us. Get that all over one. How far am I from medium poles? That is a good question. We're still reasonably far. I know we need the tier 2 of like circuitry kind of stuff, like servo motors. Medium power pole. Oh, never mind. We don't need anything difficult. We just need green science. So we're still a ways away because of the green science issue. B, 4 and 5. I'm out of inserters. Didn't expect that. Okay. Let me go grab some more. Yeah, I agree with that one, Acronymus. Definitely needs an earlier medium pole or 3, or just the small power poles just are automatically better. They just start out being 3 squares instead of 2 squares. I think that would be nice. Alright. Power, or inserters. And what else do I need? Anything? Probably more belts. It's been a while since I've checked up on this stuff. Do I still have harnesses and cabling? Okay, it does look like red circuits are what I'm out of over there. Let me grab some more belts. And I think this is going to be a perfect place to end the episode, because we have gotten construction frames 2, construction block 2, all sorts of other ores, more, well, not quite enough plates, but more tin and lead plate. So that's nice. Our grays, are the grays backing up now that we've done 4 per second, or are they not? Wow. Are they really not backing up? Oh. Yeah, I think for some reason I kind of forgot that E1s require E0s, which require lots of circuit boards. So if we're not careful, we're going to have E0s being the issue. Well, these only use 1 E0 per second, which is a maximum of 3 gray boards. But if so, as long as 1 gray board is enough for everything else, then maybe we're okay. It probably isn't, though. Okay, so we've got... Bam! C block 2. And what I really need is some sort of half of the... This is really ugly. I need somehow... Yeah, this will work. It's perfect. Yeah, there's the spaghetti. C frame 2s as well as C block 2s. And then I will figure out what to do with these. I guess I'll just put them on the bus. Kind of fits nicely right there. I'm worried about the C frame 2s. Maybe they shouldn't be on the bus, but I'm just going to use what I want to put on the bus, basically. Wherever I want it, because the bus is not gonna last forever anyway. Alright, so this will be the perfect ending point for the episode. Frame 2s, block 2s, C block 2s, that is. And that will allow us to build tier 2 assemblers. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.